Here are the latest COVID stats here in Maryland. The positivity rate is about the same, 0.57%. That is down by a negative 0.01. 3 more deaths have been reported, 66 new cases. Now, as for the statewide vaccinations, more than 6,800,000 administered and more than 3 million people are fully vaccinated. For Baltimore, groups continue to work to get everyone vaccinated. It will take time for the process to be healthy for everyone in the state of Maryland. The state of Maryland stats metrics keep improving. The state has reported just 37 new cases and the positive test remains the same. Checking on the COVID-19 vaccine data, more than 6,820,000 doses have been administered in Maryland, and more than 3,370,000 Marylanders are fully vaccinated. So as vaccination numbers rise here and all around the country, the bipartisan groups of senators is asking for mass guidance updates for public transportations. The group wants the CDC and TSA, that stands for Transportation Security Administration, to let them know when a new guidelines for airplanes and buses will be available. They are also looking for update data for COVID-19 transmits for travelers who are fully vaccinated. The state's metrics are continuing to improve with 36 new cases reported and 1 person dead in the last 24 hours. The positivity rate is down to just 0.54%. This summer, vaccines are being offered during a M3 tour at Merriweather Post Pavilion starting on Saturday. People who really want to get vaccines can get it at the concession stand area of South Plaza. The health department says they will stock a minimum of 100 doses per event. In the past 24 hours in the state of Maryland coronavirus, the confirmed cases with 62 and 1 deaths. The positivity tested rate is up by 0.56%. Stopping coronavirus in its tracks. That is what student researchers are doing at McDaniel College in Western Maryland. Cemetery students are working to create a COVID-19 antiviral drug that works by blocking the protein viruses needed to replicate the spread. And hope is, if you do however get sick, you just have to take a pill to prevent any severe damage. In the last day and in the past 24 hours, Maryland reported 75 confirmed cases and 3 deaths. The positivity rate is down by 0.55%. Now this comes, ladies and gentlemen, as the coronavirus state of emergency in Maryland is lifted, and that means all restrictions in the state and the cities are no longer in effect. Masks are no longer required in any settings, including schools, camps, and child care facilities, except where required by local rules. Other measures, including the ban on eviction, will wind down over the next 45 days. Hospitalizations are in the 2-figure numbers, which are below 100 for the first time since the start of the pandemic. Now the numbers of the new cases are lower as well, and as of nearly 75% of adults have gotten at least 1 dose of the vaccine. The key coronavirus is improving in our state with fewer than 100 cases reported in the last 24 hours. The positivity rate is at 0.59%, and 75% of adults are now at least 1 dose of COVID vaccine. As those numbers improve, Maryland is winding down operations at its mass vaccination sites. The site at M&T Bank is closed, and the site at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis shutting down. The state is saying that these large sites are no longer needed as more people are vaccinated and the demand for shots is going down. COVID shots are definitely available during a concert at the Merriweather Post Pavilion if you catch a show. Howard County EMS staff and health department's nurse will be at the venue during a concert offering all 3 approved vaccines. At least 100 doses will be available at every event.